there was no pressure from any end whatsoever.
Funny enough, my childhood didn't affect how I feel about my look at all. I had a very good childhood. I was a very confident child.
I was never in any situation that made me feel like there was something wrong with me. So I had a really great childhood.
Although I did get from time to time my parents telling me, you don't eat, you're skinny, Kim Jong, like they just say from time to time, but I'm pretty sure they didn't mean any harm. They just wanted me to eat and be healthy.
I know that my sister constantly used to say that she had a big forehead and that I had a big forehead, and so I was very conscious of that. I remember when I was in primary school, I didn't like making all back. So anytime they call all back exercise, I hated it because my sister made me feel like I had a big forehead.
They said that I was too slim, that I should eat, that I should gain weight. So I ate and gained weight, and that too was a problem. You've added a lot of weight, so you need to lose the weight.
So growing up was normal for me, except I felt less pretty among my siblings because I barely followed my cousins' house because I felt like they didn't take me out because they felt I was not beautiful.
I've always found beauty standards as unnecessary pressure on women. As women, we are constantly judged by how we look and constantly told how to look. But it's something that rarely gets talked about. It is as though we have taken it as a norm. So I decided to talk about it. I reached out to a couple of my friends, shared my story and the idea with them, and asked if they would be willing to share their experiences with beauty standards as young women. They said yes, and so here we are, sharing our stories.
I have had people tell me that I was beautiful, but when someone says I am not, I don't know why that kind of comment sticks more than the ones that I hear when people tell me that I'm beautiful. It just kind of makes you doubt what the other people have been telling you.
Sometimes when you just wake up in the morning, you just don't feel like you're fine. You just feel heavy and you just feel like, why am I even this? Why am I this ugly? Yeah.
You probably just walk into a room sometimes and then you see someone look a certain way. You think, oh, this person is so beautiful. I wish I'm as beautiful as this person. Or oh, I don't look as good looking as this person does.
I felt that way because I was not seeing myself like other people that they were calling beautiful. I was not like them. I just wasn't like them. So I thought I wasn't beautiful or beautiful enough.
The first time I heard that, I didn't think about all the things that my family and my friends have been telling me. It just felt like they were lying, and this was actually the truth because someone said it, someone that I was not like familiar with. The first experience would be my senior secondary school. I changed school and then I met new people. At first it was like I got a lot of looks from my colleagues, and then I started hearing things like, oh my God, she's like too dark. And then I noticed that in my class, I was the only one that was like really dark. But it never occurred to me that being darker than everyone else was something that was supposed to like call that kind of attention. But at first, I didn't really see it as something negative. Like people just knew me as the dark girl until I had an argument with a friend in class, and I started hearing insulting words like dark dog, you're a black dog, They kept saying words that were really awful, but they kept mentioning the fact that I was black in addition to the insults.
I used to work in a place where it was in a marketing department, and there were 3 of us ladies, young ladies, and our boss is also female, and there was sort of like a silent competition, and so there was a sort of silent competition, and it was a subtle competition among the three of us that our boss was sort of like projecting. And a lot of times she made me feel sort of like as if I was lesser than the other two people. So a lot of times I remember those periods I used to just feel like, oh, I wished I was as big as this person, or I wished I was as light skinned as this person, or I wish I was as tall as this person, you know. There were times when we would have to see a particular client, and in fact I didn't even know I had a small stature until I started working there. There were times when we have to see some certain clients and I will not be allowed to go for the meetings, and I didn't understand. It took me a while. So those periods shaped that mentality of you are not beautiful enough.
There was this time in secondary school, actually when I was going to SS1 from JS3, where we had to switch from wearing pinafore to wearing skirts and shirts. So we had to like purchase new uniform and everything, and I was among the set of students that actually purchased uniform early. I mean, so early, but I was scared of wearing my uniform. I was scared of what people would say when I wear the skirt. I was scared of the way I was going to look like, because other people had their skirt and they were getting the whole, oh, you're beautiful, you're this, you're that. But knowing that I didn't have that body, I didn't know what to expect. So it just made me somehow like, you're not beautiful. So it took a while, a long while, before I actually started wearing my own uniform, because I didn't think I was beautiful enough.
I went to a boarding school, and I've had people make comments at me when I'm in the bedroom, bathing with my colleague, and I'm like, why do you look like a pawpaw? Why do you look like a pear? You look like a watermelon? And yeah, all of these comments made me very self-conscious and very insecure about my body and the way I look.
These days, we spend a lot of our time on social media. We spend a lot of time on social media. So the fact that you are seeing a celebrity and this is how this celebrity that you like or that has influenced you one way or the other, this is how they look or this is how they dress. Somehow it tends to now start, being in your head. Oh, this is how I should look. This is how I should dress.
You can be the most perfect human being, the most beautiful. There will be people that still don't like something about you. So just why will you now want to live your life for people that, even if you are awarded the most perfect person, there are still people out there who will say, okay, they still don't like this about you. Even when people say it, I'm like, it's the kind of compliment I take with my skin, right? I know. So yeah, I feel good about my skin now.
Have I ever considered bleaching my skin? I thought of it. But it was only just me thinking about it and nothing more. Now, no, I'm not going to bleach my skin. I'm not going to consider bleaching my skin. This is going to be me.
I remember I did buy a bleaching cream when I was young. I had a neighbor that was very light skinned and she was very beautiful. She was like everyone's favorite auntie in the house. And I don't know, there was a day the day I actually got the cream, I was so excited because in my head I was going to look like this auntie that everyone likes. But fortunately, I just met her like that same day. She was at home. So I was walking past and I was trying to wave the cream to her to see what I got, because I felt it was, she was going to see that, okay, maybe she was going to say something about it. But when she saw it, she was like, where? Are you the owner of that? I said, yes, that. I want to look like her. She was like, that's a bleaching cream and it's going to spoil your skin. Then I told her she was like, I think then I didn't even understand the meaning of having to bleach your skin from black to light. So I told her, I asked her then if our own skin got spoiled. She was like, no, that being naturally light skin was different from bleaching your skin. So I think having her explain what the implication of bleaching was to me stopped me from actually bleaching my skin then.
I've not considered bleaching my skin, ever.
I've never considered bleaching my skin. I love my skin color. I love that I'm caramel looking like you.
I have never considered surgery. I really like the way my stature is.
I didn't consider surgery because, I mean, I can't afford it. Even if I can't afford it, it's not necessary.
Now when I look in the mirror, I am always like happy to see my skin. Like,
I've done a lot of reading internally, and there's a lot of self-love now. Anytime I look at the mirror, like if I'm just passing by and I see a mirror, honest answer, I'm just like, this girl is fine though.
I see a young lady that's smart, intelligent, yes, independent, I would say that, very hardworking, and has a lot of creative things stored up in her that the world is here to see.
When I look at the mirror, I see me, of course. I see Esther. I see me with my crown. Of course, it's invisible right now, but I see me. I see a beautiful, strong, intelligent, smart woman.
It took me a while to get to that stage, but that's what I see when I look in the mirror. And I especially when I smile, I think I have a very, not that I think, I know that I have a very beautiful smile. So when I look into the mirror and I see myself smiling, I just stay there. I'm just like, this girl is fine though. So yeah, I see myself positively a lot when I look into the mirror. I came from a place where I would enter a room before I, even get along with everybody. I'm already thinking, oh, what's this person thinking about my body? Is this person thinking that I look too slim?
Because of the comments they made about me, I felt like I didn't have any type of shape at all. Like I just felt like I was badly caved by God. And sometimes I used to ask God, why did you make me this way? Why didn't you give me this figure?
We came from hearing all of those things, and that affected me for the longest of time. However, I've built myself internally, so I've gotten to that place of where I just love myself.
It's not even something I dwell on. Like maybe entering the room now, I might be the darkest person, or things that I was really worried about when I was really younger. It's not even part of the issues I deal with in life.
I'm over it. I'm comfortable with myself. I'm okay with myself. I'm happy. I'm over it. So that's past.
I am at the point whereby nothing can change my mindset about myself, not even people's comments, not what people think about me. I'm that confident about myself.
I think that if you want to really get to that place where you're confident about your look, you have to start from internal. You have to really reflect.
I've developed a thick skin for myself. Like, I don't think there's anything you say now that will get to me, honestly.
I'm at a very comfortable space with myself right now. And I mean, some days you just wake up and you just feel like you're tired and you just don't want to do anything. You just feel very ugly and all of that. But I mean, it doesn't make me feel any less pretty. But I'm in a very comfortable space with my skin and my face. Yeah, that's where I am right now.
If you add an extra weight, or if you lose more weight, it will not change how people think. So I just needed to just realize and really take time to like self-reflect and see how beautiful you are. Just see, because you are actually beautiful.
Talk to yourself like someone you love. So when you look at yourself, don't let the hate comment that you get from people affect you so much.
Don't listen to what other people think. I think your opinion should matter more to you.
People are different. The way you take things differs from the way I will take things. And we're not supposed to be the same people. We're not supposed to be the same person. We cannot all be the same person.
You're unique, you're different, and nobody can be like you. So just be you.